Hey there, friends. Did you know the farmer wants a wife? The farmer wants a wife. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer wants a wife.
Oh. If I had a hat, that's what it would do.
I'm so glad you came up with that song, because I love it now. It gets stuck in my head.
I know.
Guys, we're getting closer to the end. Not yet, but closer.
Closer.
And I just cannot wait to find out who they pick and if they're still together.
I just want my guesses, our guesses, to be correct.
Which we will reveal in our final Farmer Wants a Wife recap. Humana. In a few weeks, so stay tuned. But, so when this episode came out, I told Maddie, I feel like the beginning part was more active than the end, but you disagreed. You thought it was good all throughout.
I thought it was a good, solid episode. There was, this show doesn't have crazy amounts of drama. So like when you get just a little inkling of drama, it's like, oh, okay, cool. So
yeah.
My interest was piqued the entire episode.
Well, the good thing is it did start off with a bang, because last week we saw, or the week before we saw that Lily was questioning Ryan.
Yes.
A lot.
A lot. She was really kind of like laying down the
She was like, a lot.
She's laying down the law a lot.
She really didn't like it a lot. So the very beginning of this episode, we cut right to the chase. So let's take a look at Lily, very first of this episode.
Lily.
Last night I had a sleepless night because I don't think I'm what he wants and he's not what I want. Our values are centered around some of the same things, but I just don't feel like we align, and there's no way you can make someone align with those things. I don't see myself being with Ryan long-term or even short-term, so the best thing I can do in this situation is to leave the ranch and head home.
Dear John
Sometimes some things are better left unsaid. I want to just leave quietly and give Ryan the clarity that he needs in order to make his decision for the next two girls. Originally, I came here to find love, but this particular situation just didn't work for me.
Although Ryan doesn't know it yet, with Lily's departure, he's the first farmer down to his final two ladies.
Thank you, Jennifer Nettles. Quick question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you're with somebody. Is it worse to get the breakup in a letter, or would you rather them do it face-to-face, or a text message, or a phone call? Like, to me, that's what we called in the old days a Dear John letter.
Yeah, I would say in this situation, there was really no intimate connection. He was dating multiple other women while dating her. So I think the letter suffices.
Okay,
and she made it really easy for him. I mean, how many of the women that Farmer Ryan had self-eliminated?
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah. You're actually right.
2 or 3, yeah.
It's very strange that Maddie and I were talking about this off camera. How many women have self-eliminated over the course of this series versus like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, when they're fighting to get to the end.
Yeah.
And maybe for the wrong reasons too, though.
Yeah, most likely.
But it's crazy that had happened.
Yeah.
And so frequently on the show, which makes me think maybe they are there for the right reasons.
I think so too. I think that's the difference in this kind of dating reality TV show. Also, he is down to Sarah with an H and Sarah with a V. Or Sarah V.
Sarah V. I was like, how do you spell Sarah with a V?
I know.
I don't even know.
Sarah V.
So, so that happened. Okay. Now, the clip we don't have was the shocker.
Yes.
Because somebody came back, and I know we were very excited about this.
This was at Farmer Hunter's farm. So a few weeks ago, Megan, her grandfather passed away, so she had to leave. But last week's episode shows her coming back and Farmer Hunter dropping everything and running, sprinting.
Can I do my reaction?
Yes.
Because he did what I called the farmer run.
Okay, I'll be Megan.
It wasn't a run. It was this, because they showed a close up of him. He was like, y'all hold on. Okay, so he did this. Like I have cowboys in my family, and he was like, I'm hightailing over there to that gate, which she can't open very well. Did you see her struggling?
Yeah.
With the gate? He was like.
And to me, that's sprinting in farmland.
He did. I was like,
it was like the quickest walk ever.
And did you see him hug her and kiss her?
Yes, and I think that's kind of pretty obvious that.
In front of the other ladies?
Yes. He was very excited, and honestly, I think they would make a very cute couple, and I think they could stand the test of time.
Okay, you know what I should do? Did you know where she's from? She's from Midland, Texas.
Okay.
My brother and his family all live in Midland.
Okay.
I should call him and say, do you know this girl, Megan? Or did she move away with the farmer? What has happened?
No, don't Don't ruin it for us.
I don't know. I'm gonna call him and see though.
You should.
And then the other clip we have is the most awkward clip. Like watching it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I have not liked Cassidy Joe since probably episode 2.
Yep.
She is just awkward and annoying, and she needs too many words of affirmation. That's her love language, I think.
Yeah.
And it's
constant
so uncomfortable.
like petting and like you're so it's very hand holding.
But you can't do that when you're dating the 4 other girls at the same time.
And especially not with Farmer Alan. He does not have time for
Alan,
that.
he don't have those words.
No, he does not know those words at all.
Here, take a look at this.
You know, I told you the other day, like, I'm so comfortable in silence, too.
Yeah. For sure, yeah.
Why'd you laugh like that?
I don't know that unless you're sleeping, I haven't heard you in silence since you've been here.
Amen.
I'll do it, too. Honey, we can sit here in silence if you want. I don't care.
I don't care.
I like looking at you.
So awkward.
You're hard to look at.
That might be the first compliment you've given me.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, I'm talking about my last month. When have you given me a compliment? I don't even think you...
I told you look nice
I
several
literally am
times.
like, I wonder if he thinks I'm cute.
Oh my God, fishing.
I
I'm not
can't.
with you.
He's so over it too.
No, I don't think so.
I compliment him more than he compliments me.
Here to make this long trek back.
It is getting dark, huh?
Getting dark, better get paddling.
Like, are you attracted to me? I don't know if he is.
Oh
He's never said you're beautiful or you look great. There does have to come a time when you realize when something will work for you or won't.
For the record, Maddie has never once told me that I'm beautiful either. So Cassidy Joe and I have that in common. You get over
So
here.
beautiful. Okay, I'm sorry. I just need to like rub, like, ugh, Cassidy Joe. I can't. I'm cringing. My skin is crawling. I feel so yuck after watching that.
Yeah. But I mean, I understand there are some women who love to be told they're beautiful or I love you or you're the best,
know.
only person in the world for me. But he can't really, at this point, maybe do that. I don't.
Yeah, but also like the whole, you never say I'm pretty. I do all the, no you don't, yes you do, no you don't. It's like, that's toddler talk.
And I don't like people fishing for compliments.
No, not at all. And then they had to make that long trek back. I wonder how that was going. I wonder if they actually sat in silence or not.
Yeah. But actually, the good news is after that awkward date, they both came to the mutual decision that she should leave. So Cassidy Joe is out of there.
She's out.
Hallelujah.
Thank goodness.
No, hopefully no more awkward.
What if she comes back? She's like, I changed my mind, y'all. I'm back. We're
I'm
like,
back, y'all. I'm like Megan. I had to back in here, y'all. Could you imagine?
Could you imagine?
Okay, here's what I'm hoping for, Maddie. I just thought of this.
What?
Are we gonna get a reunion?
That's what I want.
I want a reunion, guys. Okay, catch an all-new Farmer Wants a Wife tomorrow night, right after an all-new Masked Singer, right here on Fox 49.
Yes, and don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
So much
Because
fun.
that farmer wants
Wants
a
a
wife.
wife. The farmer wants a wife. I'm hot talented.